Look, I'm gonna tell you guys something, alright? People don't get this, because they lack real life experience. If you grew up, like I said, in the streets at 14 years old and you were sitting in trap houses while people were banging and fucking smashing needles in their veins and smoking fucking crack, and you were breathing in the secondhand smoke as a 14-year-old kid, and you watched your father inject needles and withdraw and become fucking ill and sick and ask you for help injecting him, you would know a lot more than most people, the majority of people, because you got to see firsthand this fucking shit that people think that they know by walking down the street and seeing drug addicts, addicted to drugs in their lifestyles. They come from a place of ignorance. They fucking know absolutely nothing. You literally need to go through that in order to understand. You need to be on both sides of the fence in order to get the bigger picture. And 98.9% of people have not been on that side of the fence. You know what I'm saying? So they're brainwashed. They don't know what's going on. So listen, let me explain something to you. The only reason why I'm not a drug addict right now, and why I'm not fucking dead, or why I'm not fucking in jail like everybody else that I grew up with, including my father, okay, including my best friend, including my first love that passed away in 2019, okay. There's a reason why I'm still alive and I'm well, okay, and why I'm not addicted to drugs. Listen, man, I lived that life, okay. Like when I was young, you know what I'm saying, I was kicking in doors and robbing people for weed, mushrooms, ecstasy, coke, you know what I'm saying, robbing their whole fucking house, you know what I'm saying. I was literally stealing cars, hopping out of stolen cars, kicking people's fucking doors in, not even knowing if they're inside or not, and still robbing their fucking house. Like, I did that shit, and I did it because I was angry that I was abandoned at 14 years old, left in the street to fend on my own in a fucking violent city full of fucking monsters and sharks and fucking demons that punch your fucking teeth out and your face in and stomp you the fuck out and stab you for absolutely no fucking reason, just because you went to the store to get a fucking loaf of bread. Like, it's fucking nasty. It's crazy. You have to become a savage. So listen, I know people are tired of me here and saying this shit, but you know what? I'm gonna keep saying it because people are fake as fuck. I kept my mouth shut. I haven't put any videos out. I haven't been saying anything. But there's only so much that I can sit here and observe and take and listen to before I actually fucking step in and correct people that don't have the real fucking life experience. So, like I said, I've been addicted to fucking drugs and kick doors in and rob people to get my fucking drugs and feed my homies so we could all smoke, drink, and fucking do all that shit. I've watched females die in front of me in fucking house parties, popping fucking ecstasies and shit like that, and just fucking drop and fall through a table. Like, I smoked a blunt with this kid that fucking came over and sold me a microphone, and then 3 days later got shot and killed by the fucking police. His name was Defiant in Hamilton, Ontario. Like, my dad fucking died when I was in jail and I missed the fucking funeral, okay? Like, I've been through the craziest shit. It's not fucking average. I'm telling you right now. You haven't been through what I fucking been through, period. I don't give a fuck what you think. I've been through bad things. Shut the fuck up. I'll take you to some place that will scare the fuck out of you and you'll run back to your fucking place of safety. I don't want to do that to you. I don't want to traumatize you. I'm still dealing with my trauma. But here's the thing. People need to listen to what I have to say. My fucking word, what I say holds weight, has fucking real value. We don't fucking say shit where I come from if we didn't live that shit and really know about it. You know what I'm saying? We sit there and listen to everybody else talk shit for blah, 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 blah the whole time, and then I stand up and shut everybody the fuck up. That's the way it goes. You know what I mean? So, you guys think you know about addiction, you don't. You think that, bro, I didn't take medication for a reason. Everybody in my family, my cousin, my dad, every fucking buddy, okay, except for me, ended up a drug addict or died. Why is that? But I was living the same life as them. That's the difference. That's the difference. I was living the same life as them. I was right beside them the whole time. I seen what the fuck they did wrong, which led to their death. I've had so many fucking people die in front of me, beside me, behind me. People I love, people that I grew up with. You don't get it. You lose, oh, I lost a grandpa one time. Motherfucker, I'm telling you, this is deeper than that. I'm talking about left, right, and center. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 people fucking dead in like 2 years. Like, I've been 15 years in the streets. You know how many people I've met that have fucking died and I didn't? I am doing something right. My fucking brain is in the right place. Even if I was going through homelessness, even if I was around gangsters and all this shit, I still had something that they didn't have. And I only wanted to fucking look out for people. It wasn't me trying to brag and say about my life and shit. It was me trying to show you, listen, you're about to hit a fucking brick wall going 120 and you're not hearing me, bro. Slow down. Don't think you know what the fuck you're talking about, because you don't. I've been watching people fucking perish left, right, and center. And I remember their state of mind. I remember what they were saying before they died. I paid attention to that because I said, I don't want to have that same way of thinking and that same mentality, because it's going to lead me to death. Like people saying that medication is okay and all this shit. Bro, I have so many mental disorders, chronic anxiety, chronic depression. I was on disability for it. Like, I'm bipolar, ADHD. Like, I am diagnosed with fucking at least 10 mental disorders. And you know what happens? Everyone else, their doctor tells them, you need to be on this medication, you need to be on this medication. They all took the medication. You know where they're at now? They're dead, or they're a fucking junkie. I swear to fuck. I've never met one fucking person. Never in my life have I ever met one person that didn't take painkillers because they had a legitimate fucking reason. They broke their back, their leg, whatever. That didn't get flipped by that medication and end up a drug addict. It wasn't because of them making bad choices and choosing to abuse the medication. The medication abuses you. You take it for a legitimate cause. You don't take more than what... They didn't take more than what they were fucking prescribed. They didn't abuse the medication. They didn't do anything wrong. If you take that medication, regardless, you are going to become chemically addicted to it. Then you will make poor decisions based off of your addiction and your chemical imbalance in your brain and in your fucking body, which will lead you to further addiction and further destruction. Okay? If you believe in the fucking doctor and you believe in this way of this world, it's gonna flip you and fucking destroy you. How do I know? Because I'm the only one that fucking made it 15 years in the streets, and everybody else in my world is fucking dead because they said the opposite of that. They thought the opposite of that. So people are sitting here telling me, you know, yeah, people die for medication, but, you know, it saves a lot of people. No, you're getting shit mixed up. There's things like opioids, you know, fucking, you know, painkillers, like, you know what I'm saying, meth, crack, all these things, right? Like, okay, so antidepressants and anti-anxiety, highly addictive. People even take antidepressants and then fucking kill themselves because, you know, you don't want to play with that shit. I'm telling you, you need to overcome your fucking trauma in the right way. You need to heal yourself in the right way. Taking medication is a fucking cop-out. It's an excuse, and people just say, oh, well, I'll just do it for a period of time to give me a little bit of a break so I can bounce back and recover. That's the biggest fucking lie you're telling yourself, and that's what's going to get you hooked. That's the same thing as a drug addict saying, it's okay, I can do it one more time again, and I'll be okay, and then I'll quit. That's the same fucking mentality, man. And you know what happens? Those guys, they die. Or they get back into the addiction, and they can't ever get out. Listen, I'm telling you, man. I wouldn't be saying this shit if I didn't watch so many people say the same shit, do the same shit, and end up fucking dead. I'm so sick of it. Oh my God, I'm so tired of it. People don't listen to me, and that's why they're dead. My best friend, he don't listen to me. He's in jail. He just did 10 fucking years plus 5, and then fucking got out and went back in. I've been around people that have been... I was stuck in that cycle. Going to jail. When I was 14, I got a 6-year probation order. Didn't get off until I was 21 years old. That's real. That really happened. I went to jail so many fucking times in that 6 years because I had probation telling me that keeping the peace and being in good behavior and no alcohol, and you're fucking from 14 to 21, you think you're not going to fuck that up? Are you stupid? But every time you do, you get 30 days in fucking jail. And then it gets larger and larger, the amount of time you get for a breach. Bro, I've been through this shit for real, for real. As deep as this shit goes. The streets, the gangs, the selling the drugs, seeing people fucking flatline in front of me, dying in shelters, in the streets, in trap houses, looking for my dad, running around the fucking city, population over 1 million fucking people, nothing but demons and pieces of shit that want to fucking ruin your life and kill themselves. I grew up in this fucking nasty fucking slums, bro. It's Steel City, it's the Hammer, it's fucking the most polluted fucking place in the country, like. There's Toronto, GTA, and then there's fucking Hamilton. Everything else is a walk in the fucking park. And there's fucking, you know, Edmonton, Montreal, shit like that. Winnipeg, Regina, those are hard body places. Everything else, you know, whatever. Like, you know what I mean? But there's levels, right? But anyways, my whole fucking point is that people think that they can, bro, that you're getting flipped by the system. I'm not against medications. There's lots of medications that we need and that I support. You know what I'm saying? That help and heal and fucking and save people's lives. That's not what I'm fucking saying, man. I'm saying the antidepressants, the anti-anxieties, okay, the mind, the shit that says it's gonna help you, you know what I'm saying, in that way. Pain medication. Take your fucking lumps, bro. You know what I'm saying? Don't take the morphine. Don't take you know what I mean? Like, take something lighter or something, but still, just know that you're playing with the devil's shit, bro. You know what I mean? Just know that you're doing, I mean, I understand, like, pain medication is it can be a great thing for someone that has a broken fucking whole body. You know what I mean? But don't play with it, man. It's a difficult one. I'm just saying, everybody that I ever met that innocently ended up on a pain medication because they literally broke something and they were in so much fucking pain they needed it, it turns into an addiction. And then they can't get off of it. Then they're taking methadone. Now they're addicted to that. They look pale and sick all the fucking time. Then it gets worse. Then their bodies start giving up on them. Then they start having complications because they're taking hardcore fucking chemicals that are damaging your liver, kidneys, pancreas, brain, lungs, everything. It's fucking killing you and you don't even know it. But you need it. You have a fucking choice. I would rather go through the fucking pain and be okay for the rest of my life than become a fucking, get flipped by that drug that your doctor prescribed to you. I'm telling you, I'm telling you, you guys are too attached to this fucking system and you think that it's there to help you. I don't understand. Bro, if anybody just comes out of nowhere and wants to fucking help you and shit like that, not all the time is it genuine. You know what I'm saying? People want things. The system wants to benefit. People need to benefit, and they're looking for a way to earn your likeliness and your trust, and tell you what's right and what's wrong, so you operate in a manner that's going to benefit them. You just have to be able to know who and when and why and where and when. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I know the system's not my friend. I've been betrayed by the system so many fucking times. You know what I mean? Yes, the system does have things that are there to help. You know what I'm saying? But the system profits massively more than what it gives out. You know, trust me. Money is printed too. You know what I mean? The whole system is a fucking hoax. I promise you. The money is being printed. Nobody's taking a loss, bro. The government ain't taking no loss. That's why they could give out all that money to serve money and shit. Bro. They've been profiting off of us and enslaving us for fucking hundreds of years. Taxation and everything. They're fucking... wealth is an understatement. There is so much accumulation of fucking abundance. Okay? That scarcity is a fucking illusion. I promise. Especially in Canada. Or the States. Maybe in third world countries, yeah. And that's because Canada and the States and these big bullies fucking smash these other countries and steal their resources. But that's another video. But my point being is, man, don't get flipped by the system. When you're depressed, I'm telling you right now, I've been depressed, saying I was going to kill myself. They put me in a psych ward. They fucking put me on antidepressants. I almost killed myself because I was hearing voices in my head from the antidepressants. I became addicted heavily to lorazepam, which is an anti-anxiety, because I have massive fucking anxiety and I can't breathe and I can't live, and I've had hundreds, if not 1,000, if not even fucking over 1,000 hospital visits, you know, thinking I'm dying, and I was addicted to lorazepam, which I got, you know, from somebody else, that it was prescribed to them, but it's for that cause. Like, I could have went to a doctor and been like, yo, I have so much anxiety, I can't even live and I'm scared to go outside, like, or like I can't breathe, or I think I'm dying all the time. They would prescribe me lorazepam or clorazepam, or there's an antipsychotic, antidepressant, what do you call it, Seroquel. which got like taken off the market at some time. There's guys, people snorting Seroquel in jail when I was there. It was making them nuts. Like, obviously you're not supposed to snort it, but even when they popped it, bro, I'm telling you, you're getting played. It took me 30 years to watch this shit and not participate in order for me to know I am on the winning side and you are on the fucking losing side. Because they got problems that I don't have. You know what I'm saying? I'm not stuck to a pharmacy. I'm not a pharmacy baby where I can't even travel or go anywhere because I'm scared that I'm gonna miss out on my fucking medication this month. Everybody else around me, I spent 15 years in the streets. I was the only sober fucking person out there, bro. Everyone else was on drugs. Everybody else was fucked. Mentally fucked. On drugs. Everybody was fucked up on some shit. And it all started by their doctor saying, you're depressed. You have anxiety. Take these medications. Only if you abuse them will you become addicted. Bro, you're not going to even see it coming. And because you're in a desperate state, you're going to do that. And you're going to get flipped. And it's going to become a weakness that you can't overcome anymore. And you're going to accept it as is. And that's going to determine your fate in life. I promise. There's a reason why I survived 15 years in the fucking streets, coming from Steel City 905, and didn't become a fucking druggie, you know, a fucking drug addict like everybody else. My father, I beat the fucking odds. If addiction is a fucking disease, I should be sick as fuck. My mom's a drug addict, addicted to medications, alcohol, bottles of wine under the fucking couch. Hidden fucking on top, under the fridge, like behind the fridge, like all types of fucked up shit. I've been around alcoholism and sickness and fucking addiction and fucking violence all my fucking life since I was an infant. And how is it that I survived? How is it that I came out on top? Because of the way I think, because of my fucking life experience that I witnessed people die in front of me. I have something you don't have, period. People that go through that I went through, don't make it out. They don't make it out. They don't make it out. I don't give a fuck what YouTube video you watch. I don't give a fuck what homeboy said. He overcame. No, he didn't. He had a small little fucking bump in with some shit, and he thinks he overcame homelessness or addiction and all that shit. Motherfucker, there's levels to this shit. You don't know the fucking depths of the darkness. It goes deep, 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 deep. These fucking lightweight motherfuckers, bro. You need more experience to be talking about your shit. Trust me. You ain't on that level the way you fucking think. You know what I mean? I'm telling you, man. And there's no way I can prove it. The only way the worst thing I could do is bring you to the trenches. Come with me, come to the hood. I'll bring you to the fucking most cracked out projects where everybody's fucking mosh up, yo. You know what I mean? Let's go hang out there. You're going to see what pops off. We're going to be fucking... And trust me, it's going to be a war zone. You're going to be scared. You're going to say, why did we fucking do this? Why did you bring me here? Why is this happening? I'm scared. I'm going home. Like, that's what you're going to say, bro. Like, you're not built. Trust me. I know the demons that are built for that life. They're still out there. They're fucking dead or they're in jail. Period. 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 Nobody makes it out. Nobody becomes well and has a good life. Very minimal. Very unlikely. It does fucking, you know, the matrix fucks up a couple times and people make it through. I was one of those people, less than 1%. You know what I mean? And there's very, very few of us, and the people that do make it out become probably really successful in life, you know? I'm telling you. Any successful person you know about has been through some real fucking shit, like for real, like been homeless, been addicted to the depths of the darkness, like, you know what I mean? But bottom line is, man, don't give in to the idea that you need this vaccine, that you need medication to function because you're depressed. You should be fucking depressed. You should have anxiety. We live in a broken, fucked up world. It's not you. It's not you that's fucked up. It's the world that's fucked up, and it fucked you up. You are a reflection of your environment, of your surroundings, of the world you live in your habitat. You're a reflection of that. That's it. That's all. Understand that. Change your environment. Change your way of thinking. I've been fighting anxiety and depression all of my life. I thought I was going to die all the way through. I finally reached a point where I have a handle. For the most part, it'll always still come up. You know what I mean? That you're always going to have it, the anxiety, whatever. It'll happen, but it's not going to be the same. It's like, it's light now. Like, I overcame that shit. Like, I can function. I can be okay. I have my bad days. I have my days where I have mental breakdowns, freak out, fucking spaz out, bipolar, make no sense, fucking freak out on people, and then the next day I'm okay, and I say sorry to everybody. Like, but before, I'd be on a bender for a fucking week, 2 weeks to a month, then I'm in jail, or some crazy ass shit, some fucking crazy ass shit. You know what I mean? So, but I'm telling you right now, I'm telling you, man, the only reason why I'm alive, I'm sober, you know what I mean? Like, I still drink here and there, you know what I mean? But I'm not a fucking fall down fucking weirdo sitting under a fucking bridge drunk. It's not ruining my life, you know what I'm saying? It's not exhausting all my money, you know what I mean? Like, if it became a problem, I will remove that problem. As I have. I've quit drinking a million times and stopped for a year. Cigarettes, everything. I have that willpower. I can do that because of my practice of doing it and understanding the importance of it and how fucking severe it is to dabble and play with it. Because people around me were dying, and I said, yo, do you want to die? Do you want to fucking die? Like your father? Like everybody else? Like your first love? Stop fucking playing around. Stop playing. Don't touch that. You're not drinking. You're not smoking. Fuck off. Like, I get mad. I say you're a bitch if you touch that. Self-talk. You know what I mean? I'm like, you're gonna fucking die. You want to play with this shit? I'm telling you. You want to fucking play around? Comes out of nowhere. There was a guy. Okay, so I was living at this housing situation, right? There was a guy in the room beside me that died because he was sober for a couple of weeks from drinking, and then he took medication he got prescribed medication to take to help him so he doesn't get really sick when he withdraws from the alcohol, because alcohol withdrawal is actually the only withdrawal that can actually kill you. You have to be careful. You can't just stop cold turkey. There's a process, but you can do it by yourself. You don't need this medication, but the fucking system brainwashes you to make you think that. You just have to lever yourself off slowly with drinking. You don't just stop. You have a seizure. But this guy, because it's an addiction, if you take this medication to help you get off of alcohol and not withdraw, you don't get what you're doing to yourself. You still have an addiction. You have a habit that your body is used to. You're going to fail. Understand that. There's going to be a process you're going to go through, but you have to fight it, sweat it out, scream it out, cry it out, sleep it off. You got to go through the process, and it's painful. But if you cop your way out using medication, this is what happened to him. He ended up dead, dying in that room because he drank only just once on the weekend. Fucked up, drank. But what he forgot was that he's been taking medication that conflicts with alcohol, because it does the reverse of what it keeps you from withdrawing, and you can't drink alcohol on a drug that fucking keeps you from drinking. It'll kill you. It's like taking uppers and downers at the same time. It'll blow your fucking heart up, and that's what happened. And it was like 4:17 in the morning, and I heard a fucking noise come from his room of like a scream, almost like a scream, but it was like, oh, like I thought he was having a bad dream. Turns out he was dead, and he died, and that's the sound his body made as he was leaving. That will change your fucking life. That will change your fucking perspective. That just happened recently, after all the death that I've seen and witnessed and watched people near me die because of their fucking head, because they gave in to the system, and the system gave them drugs. If he didn't take that medication that the doctors gave him, and of course you're going to relapse when you're an alcoholic. What are you, fucking dumb? You're going to have a relapse. Stupid. Like, what do you think? Of course it'll happen, but it's how you deal with it. You relapse, you remind yourself of why you don't want this, what you want in your life, and you fucking keep smashing, okay? He died because of that medication. Of course you're going to relapse, but you're not going to die if you fucking relapse. You know what I'm saying? You're going to get drunk, you're going to hate yourself, you're going to wake up, you're going to start again. But when you take medication that's slowing your heart down or speeding your heart up, and then you drink alcohol that's slowing your heart down, your heart's gonna fucking explode or fail. And that's what happened. He died, and he got brought out in a body bag. This is what I've been watching all of my fucking life, so I'm pretty sure I fucking know what I'm talking about. I'm pretty fucking sure, because I've just been watching people die from their fucking habits and from their mentality and their lack of fight, and them giving into the system, giving them medications. That's what's gonna kill you. It's the fucking medications that's gonna kill you. I'm telling you, man. People are dying from the vaccine. You know what I'm saying? People, and people are so dumb. They've been told, oh, it's okay to drink poison. It's just as long as they're just a little bit at a time, right? Like fluoride in the water and shit. Like, this is how dumbed down society is, to the point where they just don't fucking care. That's why everyone's dying and everyone's sick and everyone's getting cancer and shit. I don't want that. I'm not gonna have it. You guys are fucked. You motherfuckers are fucked. I've been saying that since I was 15, and that's why I'm alive. And they're all fucked, dead, jail, junkied, whatever. Still happening right now. Still happening. You know how many times I wanted to kill myself or fucking give in and just smash a fucking needle because of the pain I'm in. Like, but I know this devil. I know this devil. I know this enemy. I know how he works. I know that he gets you when you're weak. So that means I have to fight when I'm weak. That's it. So that's all I'm telling you, man. Don't give in. Don't take people's fucking advice. Stay natural. Stay the fuck away from it. If you're fucked up in your head and you got mental fucking problems, that's because of the world you live in. It's because of the people you're putting yourself around, the influences, your diet, what you're watching on the fucking internet. You better start slowly taking action against that fucking all the habits you have, and you can overcome it and get through it. People have done it. You know what I'm saying? Very, very few though. So know that the odds are against you, but know that it's worth it. Trying to get past it, fight it, do it, you know, on your own. You know, I've met a couple people that were hardcore fucking drug addicts, and they are sober now, and I asked them how they did it, and they said, I did it cold turkey. Like, they had to do it by themselves. No methadone, no leeching off onto another drug. You're just finding more ways to get the fuck to avoid the core issue. Medication ain't it. It masks the problem. People will lie to you and say, well, it's good just for a period of time for you. No, it's not. That period of time, that small period of time, is going to get you fucked. Don't believe me. I've been watching it all my life. I don't care. Doesn't matter. I'm alive. I'm sober. I'm free of all the things that everybody else are fucking holding, are being held bondage to. Slavery. I didn't want a normal job and be a normal motherfucker like everybody else. And guess what happened? The vaccine came. I don't have to get it. My life don't depend on it. Yours does. Your job, everything in your fucking world depends on it. Now you're fucked, so you gave in and you did it. But because of my way of thinking, kept me free from being enslaved to that situation. Because I've broken free a long time ago from society and the system, and it's a typical fucking job system and slave fucking employment system. I'm free of this. If I were to lose everything I have right now, I'm going to still be able to survive with nothing. Living outside in a fucking tent or a hammock or on a fucking bench with a sleeping bag. I've done it. I can do it again. I don't want to, but I can. You probably won't be able to. It almost destroyed me, but I overcame it, and now it's a strength versus weakness. This is the thing. You have to go through the hard shit. You got to go through the fucking hard body shit. You can't take shortcuts. You can't take medications, or you will be a victim, and you will be victimized by this shit. You will not be well. You will not be free. You will be a drug addict. You will be fucked. I've been saying it since I was 15. I'm still here, and everybody else that I told is fucking dead or drug addict, mentally ill, lost their fucking mind, don't even know who I am anymore. I've been watching people perish all my life for these reasons, for these causes, and they all didn't see it coming. And they were all victimized by it, and they just didn't know that it was happening. So that's why. I really did. I really lived this shit, man. I'm a fucking very unique motherfucking person, man. And I know that sounds whatever, like egotistical and shit, self-centered, but I mean it because I want to help people survive, man. When you survive, I'm I'm telling you, all you're saying is, yo, yo, yo. You're trying to point out what the fuck's about to smash everybody else when you make it out of the way. Believe that.